The rebuild continues. It resumes. Should have used that. That was pure alliteration. As we're not doing bad in the league to start off with. Only 3 games deep. Not doing too well in the Carabao Cup, but we'll speak about that later. As, of course, 3 games unbeaten. With the squad as it is at the moment, not bad at all. Welcome back, people, to episode number 2 of season number 8 of this Grimsby Town to Glory FIFA 23 career mode. If you haven't seen this before and you're new around here, make sure you click the iCard above or just go to the channel. You can see the rest of the videos. If you do enjoy them, leave them a like and subscribe if you're not, because we want to try and hit 8,400 as soon as possible. As today, you can see where we are in the league right there. We sit 5th with Swansea first, and not too bad, especially with money. 89 million, and I just did mention how the squad is. We'll show you in a minute. It's going to be a quick one because we're going to try and get loads of games done like last episode. A Swansea away, Cardiff at home, Welsh team to start off with. Deadline day, excuse me, I can't stop that. That's Blackburn, Peterborough, Stoke, Reading, Middlesbrough. I'm going to try and get just over a month done today and cook with gas, as I'll show you this team going into today. Of course, a lot of transfers gone through. We've got a very thin squad and we do want to grow it. We've got Bentley in through the door. We've got Dorset, Small, McGlynn, Pavlov, Seeley on the bench. I mean, Hartley's grown into the first team, but that's about it. We still want a goalkeeper. We still want defenders. We still want midfielders. As this is not what we want, though. A transfer offer straight away from Frankfurt for Ben Waine. And if you know what we're doing last episode, we're accepting when teams above us come through. Ben Waine's been such a good player, but that has to be an accept. We can't really keep him here if we're doing this in the Championship. We need to be in the Premier League if we're going to get a player of his quality to stay. But still, I've got this list here of players. We've got 4 on this list. And I want to try and sign 2 right now. As another thing I'll show you afterwards that we've done. But Emiliano Villa, I want another striker in, 100%. This guy could do the job. Still on the lookout for a goalkeeper, of course, that's probably my priority. But I do want to get this guy in. We've gone in for him before as Tommy Shepherd. No, I am not going to be swapping players around when we have got a thin squad as it is. There's 5 million, 5.3 with a sell-on clause. If we can remove that, would they accept it normally? They would. Loving this chat with Darren Moore, as rotational will give him 100% take rotational. A 2-year contract. He wants 4. We'll try and settle with 3. We don't want to offer 2 big ones. We've made that mistake before. Let's take that goal bonus off. Keep that wage as it is. Emiliano Villa is a Mariner. I think that's a good signing. Yes, another regen, but one that could be well and truly in the first team very, very soon. Be a bit harsh on, what's his name? Hartley. As we've got 2 good midfielders here. We lost, spoiler alert, we lost Flynn Downs in the last episode. That is a huge one. As Finn as he's been in the Premier League with Aston Villa for quite a while. I'd love to try and approach him, of course, on a free signing. I said at the start of last episode, free signings in the summer, I think, are alright. January, not so much, as we're offering him an important role. If we could get this guy in, he looks like a Reggie Stone, doesn't he? A couple of ratings lower. We'll reject that as they've left the wage up to us. I think 23.5 plus a signing on fee would be good for this guy. We are not short on money at all, as it's accepted. That's 2 straight through the door. And 2 I'm very happy with, as I'll leave the rest for now because I want to show you this. Scouts, I've recalled most of them. They're in transit. We've got 1 in Portugal and 1 in England. I want to set some to Netherlands, even Czech Republic, Austrian leagues, get some hidden talent. As that shuffled the bench around a little bit, we're going to take Ben Waine out for now because I think I know the inevitable's going to happen with him. Really bad loss, as Finn as stats are actually sensational. Get him in that starting 11. Paradella did score in the last game. Maybe it's Jack McGlynn, but Jack McGlynn's been playing well as well. Difficult decision. Still one we've had to make, as we've only played 1 game so far, and it was a 2-1 win against Huddersfield, I should say. As of course we'll be playing Cardiff. They lead the way, 3 wins out of 3. They did well against us in the playoffs 2 seasons ago. let's just do the same what we did then. I've just seen news Ronaldo might be going to Al Nassr. That's a weird one as Wallstedt, Prieto, Wood, Latibeturier, Harry Darlin still there, and Beta with Oliver Cooper and Luke Cundle. I'm guessing the midfielders, yes, Whittaker, Obafemi, Zavazala. It is, of course, horrific to see these championship graphics, but a team we should be beating. So let's go out there and try and do it as Dorset through the middle, straight onto Reggie Stone. Now Finazaz, straight onto Villa. It's pronounced Villa, not Villa. Okay, as signed one from Villa. Then we've got a Villa as ranking Costello to keep the ball here. Still going forward for a right back now, not a right wing back. Trying to drag his defenders back a bit as Paradella went for the shot. Unlucky. As I've learned, I need to stop trying to say unlucky as Morgan Whittaker out wide. Easy for Thierry Small. A bad tackle, I would say, from Prieto. Warning. Need to stop saying unlucky and start saying lucky as out of all the likes, Andrew, Hugo Barreira we've lost, Santana. Flynn Downs definitely hurts the most because I'm seeing Finazaz run round with the number 8 on his back. That's just too raw. We've given the number straight away as Pavlov round the corner to Villa. Can he get a debut goal? No, he can't. Wallstedt. Brilliant save from the Swansea goalkeeper. But to say the top of the league, we are all over them. We've got a corner here as well. Reggie Stone tried to whip it near post. Paradella straight into the path of Azaz. Tried to get one on the floor. That could have been some finish as Reggie Stone straight through the middle onto Villa. Now back onto Pavlov, who will send this down the line straight into Rankin Costello. He will hold on to it. He's got a bit of a gap now for Pavlov. Pavlov drilling through, and oh, that pass needed a bit more bite. Unfortunate as Obafemi squeezes this through to Morgan Whittaker, and we're wrong side. Trying to come back across. We've got the defenders here now. Still didn't get a true touch on it, but Rankin Costello, the frailties we still show at the back. I guess it was there in the Premier League anyway, as Pavlov with the pass into Villa. Look at the run over the top here from Dante Seeley. He's an ex-Cardiff City player. He would love to get a goal away at Swansea. As it's headed back into Rankin Costello, he gets involved in a lot of players. He's running down this side using Villa. Back inside though. Now onto Reggie Stone. Across into Dante Seeley. Villa out long. Tried it. As the half-time whistle goes, 0-0. We're top of the league. Just feeling each other out. Definitely say we're the better of the two. As Paradella into Reg Stone. Reg Stone straight through the middle onto Pavlov. We need a goal like his on the opening day against Huddersfield, as he was lining it up a little bit there. But he's going to pass it inside instead onto Dante. Oh, and it's hit the post. It's fallen to Villa for a debut goal. The Italian stallion scores against top of the league. Our new number 11. It's bad to potentially see Ben Waine go, but what a goal that is. Drilled onto the post from Dante, and just an open goal to just tap it into. Absolutely love that. Him and Azaz straight into the team, as I don't think I watch you through the 11. Oh well, you can see it's walking the field now. Again, Swansea has a ball over the top into Pavlov. Can he join in the fun a little bit more? He needs another goal, really, him. I think he's only got one so far, as that should land for Thierry Small. Almost did. And Swansea doing the usual thing. Wallstedt coming out and playing in the midfield as Tommy Shepherd. Oh, he's been let off with it, you know. I thought that would be a foul. I don't know why they changed goalkeepers. It's something to do with the tactics, I don't know. As it might help us out here. Ball straight through to Dante. And oh, it's saved by Cooper, the goalkeeper. The new goalkeeper, of course. We'll get a substitute going. They've took Wallstedt off. Understandable. They put a new goalkeeper on. Cotterill? Don't know, as that ball wasn't the greatest whipped in. Paradella back out to Reggie Stone, though, on a bit of an angle. He's going to power that and tried to catch Cooper off guard, who still is in goal. Okay, we'll try and whip this one in. Get a decent bit of curl on that one. Reggie Stone, it's going towards Dorset, the new centre-back. Zavazala through the middle onto Obafemi, and it's passed us into Prieto. Lads, don't forget it's 1-0, as that wasn't a good tackle, actually. And we're going to get a player dismissed. It's Joe Rankin Costello, the right-back. He's off the field. Right, we're going to have to change something up. I'm going to have to put a player back somehow. Who could play there? Azaz? I'm not saying I want to... I'm not saying I want to make a sub. I don't get that. Apparently we can't put anyone at right back. Is this EA just wanting us to not win the game again like it did many times in the Premier League? As Bentley with a big save right there. Still 1-0. It's just a little bit more than 10 minutes left as Zavazala, the number 10, who's ran past us here in the middle. It's Wood. It's a save from Bentley again. Brought him in as a backup. Very good as a first team right here against Swansea if we can get the clean sheet. He's going straight into the good books, you know. 36-year-old, but playing very well as Zavazala trying to run around us. And is doing. Into Morgan Whittaker. Obafemi, that's a shot, and Bentley again. Dan Bentley take a bow. As corner took quickly into Obafemi. Near post. Lee Cundle. We're just going to watch him back into Morgan Whittaker. Back again. Edge of the box. This is dangerous from the Swans. They need a goal. It's off the post. And it's still not cleared. And it's off the crossbar and headed away from Dorset. Oh, Swansea with the late pressure against the 10 men of us. But Villa's goal still stands in the way. As can we try and nick another one on the counter? Hartley is beating his man to it. The number 28, can he seal the deal? He can, you know, on a counter-attack. Swansea's unbeaten run lasts 3 games as our youngster with the goal. We had to absorb some pressure, but we did it in a good way. We've ran past the defender and just slotted it into the side netting. Get in there. Up them Mariners as there's 5 additional minutes. I'm sorry, referee, I don't know where you've pulled that from, as Dorset's even got a knock somehow. That's not great. Ball drilled straight into the box from Reggie Stone to get that away. Straight on to Hartley, as he can't get away from his man, but it doesn't matter. 2-0 away win in Wales against top of the league. That'll do nicely. Straight after that, more offers in. Ghent wanting a Brahimi Diarra. They're going to offer J.D. Goosens, who doesn't look a bad midfield, you know, and a little bit more money. It's not a bad swap deal, looking at it. But then again, I don't want the player. Turning that straight downers without ranking Costello, it's going to be difficult. Emiliano Villa, outstanding, mate. You were brilliant in that last game. Want to see it continue, though. As now we go top of the league, 10 points where we need to be. Where we want to be and need to be, as Ben Waine has departed the club. That's a rough one to take. 13 million. Good money, but a bad loss. Could obviously see it coming with how we're doing as Brentford. Okay, Brentford, top of the league. They've took it over by goal difference. We've got Cardiff next to we should be beating. And I'm going to go ahead and treat myself to a high-class scout now. We've got a bit of money, a 5-star one. Hoping he can find some hidden gems. Turkey, not Turkey, Germany, Belgium maybe? There's Switzerland as well. We've already got one. No, we haven't got one in France. We'll send him to France and we'll send his last one over to Germany. Trying to find a star, as I think we've got one here as well on our transfer list. Ronnie Edwards, 26-year-old at Peterborough in our division, who we play today. Yes, but we're near top of the league now, even though it is early days. I think we do have that pull. He's at Peterborough, who go between Championship and League One. We go between Premier League and Championship, hopefully back to the Prem. So he will be a good addition on the way, even though Tommy Shepherd's in the team. 15 million, is that enough to get him? 16, I'll accept that. It's a lot of money. Potentially the most money we've spent in maybe the whole save. No, Andrew would have probably cost the most. But I'd love to get this guy through the door in the defence. We need a big player at the back. 25k is not a bad salary, you know. It's just above his normal one at Peterborough. As he accepts that, quick sign-in. Number 3 is Ronnie Edwards. Delighted to welcome him to the club alongside Machida probably for this next game. As we've got Eccles and Machida being the changers. That's really it, to be fair, because I know Dorset did pick up a knock. Or could we actually just still play him? I think we might as well go with it, try and form a partnership between these two, because that is what I actually want. Still no goalkeeper scouted, but we've got a while before deadline day. Bentley's just got a clean sheet. Hopefully he gets the same against Cardiff. And let's see Cardiff's side. We're going to play this one. They're only 1 point behind us. Tobias in goal. We know he's a good keeper. Daley Campbell, Perry and G, Mark McGuinness, Joe Bagan, and Nikolai Payun, the Romanian, a very good midfielder we looked at in the Prem, with Costa, Paredes, Waters, Etete, and Mehmeti. No sign of big Tyler Bloxham, who caused us problems in the FA Cup back when we were in the Premier League last season, so that's actually a good sign for us. I don't want to see him again as Azaz. Straight into Josh Eccles, who can try and drill that through the middle, and does. Straight into Villa, who steps away from his man round the corner into Finn Azaz. We've got a ball short here into Pavlov. Just needed to turn his man. All talk about Dante Seeley in this one, playing against his former club and putting a rough challenge on one of his ex-players. I think it was Mark McGuinness. He won't like that one. And the Cardiff fans maybe not liking it after he left them. And he's made a tackle like that as Eccles to keep hold of the ball right here. Into Edwards. Now back into Reggie Stone. Finn Azaz tried to put it forward. As there's Pound with a pass through the middle. And Costa shooting at Bentley. Big save from Big Dan though. As he's going to throw that out and it's so really bad handling from him to be fair. He's good at saving but not that business as Eccles does win the ball back into Finn Azaz. Now on to Villa. Villa gets the ball back though. Gets another chance to try and do something with it. Azaz the same, but they're all over us. Cardiff coming out with a bit of domination as Waters round the corner into a Tete. Drilled through the middle. Dorset gets a deflection and Bentley with a big save. Oh my days. Cardiff, they should be about 1 or 2-0 up already. We really need to wake up. We're still in the changing rooms. It's like the first 20. England versus Senegal as Bagan, should I say, put that over. So panicked here. We just can't get a foot on it as Dorset with the ball here. Just drilled it straight into Paradella. Reggie Stone round the corner into Dante. Here is Dante against his former club. Goes out wide into Thierry Small. There's a man at the near post in Pavlov. That was meant to go over his head. Not a great cross from Thierry. Can't really lie as that's a pass across into Finn Azaz. Now on to Zealey again. Back in the middle now to Paradella. Paradella opens his body up and got close. Unfortunate shot as there is Sealy again. Onto Pavlov. That's through the middle onto Villa. And Villa stopped in his tracks once more. Very good tackle as Bagan through the middle of the park into Etete. That's a bounce off. And Dorset should run onto the end of this one. Or Small as he's not put it out of play. Very good work from Dan Bentley. Needs to get that pass right. And does. Very good work. Can we make something happen from it? Going from back to front as here is Sealy again. He's got an option here. Pavlov running through the middle. What a move from back to front to a goal. Miroslav finishing it off. That is superb football. That's football of a team that's worthy of winning this championship. Beautiful ball through from Villa. A goal and an assist for our Italian. If only he was here with our other Italian, Andrea Papetti. Still miss him, but of course Ronnie Edwards hopefully decent in this one as Villa running through again. Oh, and he tries to squeeze it in himself. Little bit selfish, but he went for it as a corner ball anyway. Reggie Stone trying to whip it in. Almost fell to us. Might fall to us. Dorset back peeling. Hits the leg of Waters. And there's half time. 1-0 Mariners. Not letting themselves down. It's a superb performance as Paradella lets that roll across him. Straight into Finn Azaz. There's a running behind for Villa, who's going to get on the end of this ball, chip it across. Pavlov! That's 2. Straight away in this second half. He's got a brace. Has the big man up top. Really good finish. I mean, just the running behind. Harley Hartley will get onto the field. Just that dink across goal. As now Tyler Bloxham welcome to the field. Him and Etete, tall strikers up front. Got to watch these crosses as Etete getting close, using his partner right there as it's round the corner into Costa. Got to defend. Shot. It was hit quick. And Reggie Stone, we're moving back to front again from the goalkeeper. Villa. Oh, referee. Come on. He's gone down. He's gone down. We're getting Harley Hartley on as well. And we've just got a bad injury. This time to Villa, who's just arrived. And he started off very, very well. At least we've got Diarra, but I don't like that. Good player taking a bad knock as Azaz gets his pass off Diarra into Harley here. That's a good ball through onto Diarra off the bench. Joins in the fun. Of course, we wish Villa well. But this man never disappoints when he's on the field. Not even done in the window. But we're definitely not done on this field. 3-0. Finish just across the keeper. And I tell you what, it's going to be a difficult decision when it comes to potentially replacing Dan Bentley. Brought in on a free as a whim. What a player he is as Eccles to whip this ball in across goal. Harley trying to join in. Came through the academy after his loan in Turkey and he's hit the ground running, to be fair, as Harley. As he's got his, of course, funny name. And hopefully he can get on the score sheet here. Good ball from Sealy. Defender McGuinness just gets across to block it though. I really wish he did get a goal. Deserves it. There's a ball to be whipped in here from Stone. Near post towards him. Chested. Twice or 3 times there. Big chance as Reggie. Please let it drop to you. It does. Dante with a turnaround is going to whip this ball towards Hartley and he just can't get the header on. Reggie Stone to no one. Very happy. More than you believe. More than you believe. But I'd like a clean sheet as Bentley still does everything in his power to keep it. This goalkeeper's magical. He actually is. And we're still looking to prioritise a new goalkeeper as he saves that one, keeps his 2 clean sheets intact in the same week. And it's a 3-0 win against Cardiff. Job done. Great, great game as we still joint top of the league. Brentford liking to keep the pressure on us as Emiliano Villa just signed him. ACL injury, 7 months. Should be back this season, but still that's not a great one to see. Goalkeeper, the only position we're prioritising, still with Bentley on flames. And again, if anyone else pops up, we'll have a look. Looks like the scouts are yet to settle though, so can't really have a look at any other goalkeepers, but still scout reports coming in elsewhere. I've got a lot still being scouted, to be fair, which is a good thing as Okonkwo's transfer listed. 75 rated. Not too bad. Think he's at Crewe in real life. I've definitely seen him play against the Mariners at Crewe this season. Don't know if he's been recalled or anything because he wasn't that good. We beat them 4-0 in a cup game as Jackson Blackburn's got a rumour going around with Mechelen. As there it is, a bid coming in for him. There's a bit of money and a player involved, Christian Bistrovic. Not a bad player, but he's 31-year-old. Blackburn is 19. That is rejected. We'll not be taking that talk any further. As is Dan Bentley really going to be his goalkeeper? Or do we go in for Okonkwo? Because we could get him for cheap, I'm pretty sure. Because, of course, he's finishing soon. And I wanted to show you this. Don't want to sign this guy, but look at his name. Demba Ba. Really funny. Senegalese. And we've got Owen Toyle on here as a backup centre-back, but we don't really need that, actually. We'll go in for Arthur Okonkwo. We should be getting him a bit cheaper. He's 6'5". He's, of course, 27, so he's not too old by goalkeeping terms. We'll offer 3 million to Arteta. 3.2, that's fine. Transfer listed anyway, as I feel like this guy and, of course, Bentley would actually compete rather well with each other, both getting important roles. Okonkwo will probably not go straight into the team, but he's going to be signed up for that wage and that bonus. Welcome, Arthur. Rather happy with that one, as now it's just really a player that stands out to us. We've almost got a full squad, which is what I love to see. Stats-wise, Okonkwo is all over Bentley, and he's taller. As I really do like the look of this team. It's better than this Premier League team, I've got to say. I really do believe it. Even the bench is very strong, and of course we've lost key players. I think Andrew, of course, is the standout 182 rated, and Hugo Barrera. Flynn Downs as an ex-captain, as Farmer. Transfer offer from Vitesse for one of our youngsters. That will be turned down. He's got a place on the bench and in the squad this season. Don't want to let him go as Aidan McDonald. I'm starting to turn down loan offers for him because there's a place around the squad for him. We do need him around the squad because, of course, Villa's injury. If Villa wouldn't have got injured, he'd possibly go out on loan. So I've just seen Nathan Collins. I think it's Nathan Collins. I don't know what his actual name is, but German centre-back who's at Liverpool. He went to Real Madrid. He's just gone to Cardiff. And we've just beaten Cardiff. I don't know about that one. There's 1 hour left. That's as free signings and, of course, club signings done and dusted. Straight on to Blackburn next, which will be simulated. Still got 1 game to go. This is the team, of course, that we're going to go with. Okonkwo starting in goal. Edwards and Dorset over Machida and Tommy Shepherd, who did start. And Diarra having to step in. And Dante Seeley getting a call up for America, I've just seen, which is a nice thing. The US of A. As both fully fit teams coming together here. Blackburn Rovers. A 1-1 draw. Really? Edwards and Hyam with a late goal. Not impressed. Dropped to 3rd with that one. Still unbeaten, but sometimes it's about wins, not about draws. Eccles, keep working on your game, I'll say. Don't even think he played, really. And Peterborough, another game I think I'll simulate. And that's fair, isn't it? We've got a player on international duty, but still the game goes ahead and gets played. I don't understand that rule, Championship. Actually fix it. That's just why I just so much want to be in the Premier League so much, I should say. As McDonald comes onto the bench, Hartley into the team. Left striker will have to make him. Diarra, right forward, he actually plays better, I think. We'll go with that one. We need a win, not a draw. I don't want another draw. Come on. Of course, Ronnie Edwards, the centre-back, scoring last game. Oh, and it's 3-0 forfeit. Peterborough didn't have enough players. Welcome to the Championship, folks. Not just the Championship, but the whole entire league, as we should have a fully fit team now for the next one. 17 points we're on. We're chasing Burnley and Brentford. Is Dante finally back from his international duty? He is. good thing, because he'll come straight back into it, so he's not really missed a game. Maybe they had more international players than us. Maybe it screwed them over. EFL really needing to work on their rules right here, as Stoke are down there in, well, with 6 points, were it, or 9 points? I don't know what it was. We've got Reading and Middlesbrough. I think I'd rather play one of those two. As, yeah, 6 points Stoke are on. We're away at the Bet365. Can't even say my numbers. We'll see how this goes. Come on, boys. Please get a win. Another draw. What is with these draws? James Taylor, Pavlov, Seeley and Mendes. We can't hold on. I guess it's not a defeat, though. And it does take a second because Burnley lost their game. Look at all the teams on 18 points. It's unreal. We're all level, as of course it's us and Brentford exactly level. They've got 2 points on goal difference. That is it. Same results and everything. As Hartley just keeps biting my ear off for game time. He honestly wants it a lot, but to be fair, he's growing very quickly, which is a nice thing. Still on the bench for now as Reading, another simulated. 4 points these have. Not a draw. A win, boys. It's a draw. Emerson and Paradella. It's another draw. And now that takes us down to 4th because, of course, we didn't pick up points against the team that we should be beating. Middlesbrough, 11 points. I'm going to have to play it because, of course, it's going to be a long episode, but we need to get a win. We need to get a win. We're going to go with the same team, and I'm going to prove simulations are stupid. And in-game, we get the job done. And their team is Zach Hemming, Isaiah Jones, Jan Peters, Jackson Perozzo, Rodri Bowen, Ben Christine, Patrick Sonthamia, Hackney, Tagaline, Corburn and Force. I have not missed playing this team at all. Because I know, of course, Borough can do alright against us. And we should not be at this level. First relegation ever suffered. I hate saying the word, but we've got to dwell on last season. Because we've got to make it right. As Pavlov down the side into Finazaz. Straight returned into the middle. Luckers trying to make a run forward here. Dante Zili. As Diarra gets it back and... Okay, a free kick to them. That's just perfect refereeing, isn't it? Because they've given another one here. Mark forced to whip it in. Header 1. Edwards winning ours. And a man staying on the deck as we're trying to run away a little bit here. Ball reaches Diarra. Straight onto Pavlov. Diarra trying to make a run in behind. We're unbeaten in 9 games. Only 8 conceded as well, which is the best record. Even though it's led to a lot of draws. Do like to see a record, though, as they're going to... Okonkwo? Okonkwo, are you trying, mate? Best defence in the league and his goalkeeper doesn't dive. Shocking. We're going to drop further from the top if we lose this. Marcus Force just ran straight inside, drilled it. Okonkwo don't even dive. That is so poor. Where is Dan Bentley? Can see why he was transfer listed at Arsenal now. Maybe he's low on confidence, but if you do that, mate, you'll go even lower. Because you literally just let them score. As Riley McGree, what a player he is. Definitely in the World Cup. There's Dorset with a good tackle straight onto Paradella now as well. We're trying to shrug a man off. There's a run through ahead. Dante Scaly trying to get in behind. He gets a touch on it from Peters. Still pressuring good. I don't know why I called him Scaly instead of Seeley. There's a pass off into Paradella here. He likes a curler sometimes. Lay it off into Finazaz. He likes a power one and a good save from Hemming. Very good save. Corner ball for the Mariners. And we're going to try and whip this in towards the penalty spot once more. It's our usual move. Reggie Stone. There's so many players back there. And Sothheimer to just get it away. Header 1 into Azaz. Abrimi Diarra with a curler. And oh, it's just wide. And honestly, like Everton when the centre's down last year, they've got about 9 at the back. We cannot get through this defence. They've scored and gone solid. But chip over to Pavlov here. We might cut them open. Pavlov, good save. And oh, Seeley's not managed to put it in. There was a couple of defenders in the line there, but we needed to score. Not great going forward as it's almost half-time. Paradella running at them here. They're all backing off. They're going so defensive, Borough. I just don't understand why. Just play some attacking football. Let us get in behind as it's 1-0 to them. I understand they've not got the most points, but football this way is not entertaining as Pavlov over the top. Diarra straight away. He's missed it. So bad. So rushed as Seeley to keep hold of the ball right here. He needs a goal really, doesn't he? Soon as Paradella trying his luck straight at Hemming. We are all over them. as we have been all game. Arthur Okonkwo's stupid goalkeeping is what lets us down. And we got a free kick for the handball as Dorset forward now. Paradella, that's round the corner. Good touch, ranking Costello. Christine with the block, put it behind. Harley asking to come on very soon as we've got a whipped in ball here for Reggie. Low down. It'll fall to Dorset. Oh, and he's drilled it home. The centre-back. What a precise finish. Both centre-halves off the mark. Edwards, of course, got one before. Header on from their own man and drilled across the deck past the keeper. All them attacks from our forward players, and it's that does it as Riley McGree straight onto Marcus 4. Now they're coming out the shell a little bit. This is when we attack them. Like I said before the game, we've played this to show we can do more than just draw. It rhymes, it's that perfect as Diarra across the middle into Paradella. Oh, was lining one up. He's coming off in a minute anyway for McGlynn. That's a good ball though into the middle and just an easy turn. Diarra is just let score there. That was horrific defending from Borough, but we're in front. Shows when they're not ultra defensive. They've got frailties that we can get at. Just a turn and a release. A really good goal as Reggie with a tap straight onto Finazaz. Finazaz to run with it. Into Brahimi Diarra for another one just wide. Bailed Arthur Okonkwo out finally as here is Harley Hartley. Good turn actually. He's always asking to play. He's in the team. This is a time to show his skills. Turns inside. Oh, Peters has just read it straight onto Jack Corburn. Reggie Stone trying to get back. And a good tackle from Dorset. My man of the match, Edwards, with a block as well. Them two are forming a partnership at the back. As that's a good pass around. Diarra through onto Pavlov. He's going to give it out wide into Rankin Costello through the middle. Diarra, Harley, finally drops it off for Alfie Farmer. Very unlucky as still a corner ball. Going to hit this quite low. Can Dorset get there again? It's a header on and Hemming. Good save. Falls to Dorset in fact. Now Pavlov in the middle. Oh, poor shot. Jack McGlynn, I think, has... Hang on, they've got a bit of a gap to run at, you know. We've got to get back. Marcus Fours. Pressure on from Ronnie Edwards. Still chasing the ball around a little bit. Through the middle, tag a line. Alfie Farmer with a tackle and Rankin Costello. We don't even need to park the bus. We're just good at defending as Ilayof is off the bench, you know. First time he's played in a while. First time he's got on the bench in a while. Because of the injury to Villa. He's still at the club. He survived the Premier League as a decent whipped-in ball, which doesn't reach anyone. Been here a long time as Ilayof, as a pass forward's not a good one from Dorset. Still, we'll sit back a little bit and we'll wait for that final whistle. 2-1 will do me. Do me completely fine. McGree, it's over the top of Costello, but it's not because he's cut it out into Okonkwo to drill it forward, and he's been lucky. As the scoreline's 2-1, we've won a game and not drawn it. And a good episode all round, I'd say now, as we're back to top of the league where we belong. Brentford of course got a draw more than us as we play Sunderland next, which will be a tight game. This episode's been a very long one, hasn't it? Need to get on with it. Them, Wolves, Birmingham, Bristol, Norwich City, MK Dons in this league, and Hull, the derby. Back to the derby of course now. Some interesting ones coming up. Let's thank you guys for watching this episode right here. Unfortunately, we're at the end of this one. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. With that notification bell as well clicked on so you don't miss anything. As I will see you guys all in a bit. Take care and peace.